Well, there have been quite a few videos over the past week or two kicking crap at the lunacy and just insanity and idiocy of this atheism plus or A plus movement within the new atheism. And this is another one. For the uninformed, if you haven't been keeping up on this, basically what atheism plus all about here it is on, ironically enough, free thought blogs. Keep that in mind. I think quite says free thought like a restrictive orthodoxy. We are atheists plus we care about social justice. Atheists plus we support women's rights. Atheists plus we protest racism. Atheists plus we fight homophobia and transphobia. Atheists plus we use critical thinking and skepticism. That's what it is to be part of the A plus movement. Now, here's the thing. There have been not a few atheists, and I would say the majority that I have kind of been keeping an eye on, who think this is not such a great idea either. This is from Bionic Dance. She's a pretty angry little atheist there, and who thinks religion is just horrid, blah blah blah. And she doesn't powerfully oppose it, she doesn't mock and ridicule it, but basically her thought process is, I support women's rights, I am against transphobia and homophobia, but what does that have to do with the fact that I don't believe in God? And here's a pretty humorous comment. Guys, what if this is an inside job by creationists? In other words, this is so embarrassing and making other atheists look ridiculous. What if this is something being done by creationists? Here's another one that is a little more harsh, the skeptical heretic. This guy's interesting, by the way. A plus, you get an F. Just basically, he's saying, what does the fact that I believe in God have to do with any of this stuff? And I wholeheartedly would agree. Cartesian Theist put up a rather humorous video where he takes a scene from the life of Brian and labels the various characters as prominent, e-atheists, etheists, as I call them, and these are like people who he wants to join their little movement, and then at the very end you have PZ Myers, who isn't interested, sitting over there, and all the other atheists are mocking and ridiculing him. Funny stuff. Anyway, I just commented, I'm like, what a freaking crock. I have seen other atheists who were utterly embarrassed by this A plus crap. And Text 959, an atheist, responded, exactly. It's like church all over again for us atheists. No thanks, LOL. More on that in just a minute. Another atheist, let's see here. Uric Engineer, it is a sad day indeed when I thumbs up a Cartesian Theist video because he is absolutely right. But getting back to this dude's comment, Text 959, on the 6th page. Although there was a rather humorous comment where somebody said, I'm censoring it, who the F is Richard Carrier? It's like church all over again for us atheists. No thanks, LOL. It's like church. Really, I mean, let's look at this manifesto. We are atheists plus we care about social justice. Atheists plus we support women's rights. Atheists, blah blah blah. I mean, does this not look like the Nicene Creed? I mean, this is basically orthodoxy. If you do not hold to it, well, you're a big piece of crap, and we want nothing to do with you. And once again, this is on free thought blogs. Just tuck that under your hat. Just if you enjoy irony the way I do, I think you could definitely chew over that one and get a good laugh. I mean, social justice, that's kind of a broad term. like, okay, what if it's time to, there's a lot of chatter. Let's say someday it's like, let's raise the minimum wage again, and you're an atheist who isn't sure if that's going to be such a good idea for the economy and small business. I mean, I've certainly heard that argument by small business folk that it's harder to hire more people if you raise the minimum wage. I'm not saying plus or I'm not stating a position one way or another. I'm just saying I've heard that argument. We're atheists, plus we support women's rights. I spoke to an atheist on Facebook, a woman who is pro-life. I guess you can't be a pro-life person who happens not to believe in God. Well, racism, if you, well, whatever, that's, yeah, shame on you if you are racist. Fight homophobia. Go Google, homosexuals who oppose gay marriage. What if you're homosexual and you're just not sure about the idea of, making such a radical shift in society as redefining marriage? If you're uncomfortable with the notion, does that mean you're not, obviously you're not a good atheist. We don't want you as part of our group. I don't know. I mean, I think my man Tex 959 summed it up perfectly. It's like church again for us atheists. No thanks. I think this will peter out quickly, but oy vey, we religious folk do not have the market cornered on saying stupid stuff and stupid ideas.